Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Here we are in the secret garden. February is here and the sun is shining still, so this is great. It's gorgeous here today. It's cold, but it's warm enough to wear a shirt. Diving deep. Journey versus destination. As soon as we're born, parents already have a life plan for us. Oh, I want my son to become a doctor. I want my daughter to become an architect. And the child hasn't even spoken yet. I just find it amazing how so many of us, we have these goals that we want to achieve, and that's beautiful. And a lot of the times, even when we get to that goal, once we've achieved it, there's still a longing for something else. And that's what happened in my case. I worked hard, I studied hard, but at the same time, something was still missing. And I realized it was because I had no knowledge of self. And I think throughout so many of our lives, we're still caught up in this battle between journey and destination. And a lot of us, we say, if I don't achieve this goal, then my life is not going to be complete. I have to have it this way. I have my life plan set up. At 30 years old, I'm going to meet the dream partner. We're going to settle down. We're going to have some children. And then it's going to be marvelous. And then this is going to happen. And then that's going to happen. But life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It's full of surprises. And that's what I'm coming to learn more and more each day. That for me, it's more about enjoying the journey, enjoying the process. A lot of artists will tell you that really and truly it's the process which is the most fulfilling part of their work. Because once the artwork is complete, really and truly, there's nowhere else for the artist to go. But it's in that creating process, the ing, which is the process. And it reminds me of the story of reaching the top of the mountain. A man had this passion for mountains, and his goal was really just to reach the top of the mountain. From when he was a child, he would see this beautiful mountain and he really wanted to climb it. He wanted to conquer it. He wanted just to stand on top of the mountain and just to look down. So every morning he would train, he would practice, and this is what it was. This was his goal. This was his life ambition. And one day his dreams came true. He really found all the equipment, and while he was climbing this mountain, he realized he was getting closer to his goal, and he was really just, so much energy was just circulating all throughout his body. He was so happy, he was smiling, he was singing, and as he was getting closer and closer to his destination, his heart was beating fast and furious, just like the film. And he finally got there. He finally got to the top of the mountain, and he had this feeling of ecstasy. It was so marvelous. His breath, he couldn't breathe. And when he was looking down from this mountain, he could see the view. He can just see all these small little buildings and this nature around him. And he was like, I am here. I'm at the top of the mountain. Look at me. I think he even twirled around a few times. And that was it. That was his life goal. And that was it. He completed it. And when he was actually coming back down, it was a long journey to get up that mountain. And as he was coming back down, he was hit by an awful emptiness and had a dry taste in his throat. And really and truly, he just felt, what am I going to do now? And as he was coming down, he saw some other people going up to the mountain, and he looked at them, and in his mind, he was nodding his head like, that was me. And he was just thinking how it's not really just about the destination, because once you get what you want, the next question is that it? So just that little story about reaching the top of the mountain, for me, I've always remembered that. And I'm just realizing that one can't rest on their laurel. One can't rest on their laurels. You can't really rest on your achievements. And really and truly, for me, it's all about knowledge of self. And really, a lot of the times, how we live in this society is all based on expectations. we try so hard to really be accepted by people. We say, okay, do you like this? Do you like that? And really and truly, to fit into this society, a lot of us, we have to take the academic route. A lot of times we suffer from status anxiety. And so many of us, we're rushing so hard just to reach that destination of social approval that by the time we get there, everything has changed. We've even lost who we are. We don't even know who we are anymore. And we've lost friends, we've lost family. And for me, I'm just realizing more and more to enjoy the journey as opposed to the destination. But this is it, to each his own. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Where are you, sun? It has to keep shining. Peace. Stay diving, stay healthy, stay well. Peace. We'll be back.